What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cam and today I'm doing something a little bit different. So I heard about this place online that used to be a jail. It's in downtown Ottawa. It's definitely haunted. Guests have told stories about the guy who killed Darcy McGee, who was hanging there, being at the end of their bed and trying to kill them. Also, there are so many undocumented murders that took place at this jail. The jail was open from 1862 to 1972, so pretty recent. This was the actual place where they'd take immigrants and they'd put them in the basement because they thought the immigrants would bring diseases if they just let them roam free. So they brought them into the basement of this jail when they got to Canada, and then they kept them down there for a few years. And of course there was a lot of death down there because of the disease and stuff, and it just wasn't clean. Hundreds of people have died down there. They're all undocumented. They've all been buried in the yard. There are undocumented and illegal hangings in a back stairwell. Guards have died there. They've been pushed down the stairwell to their death. There have been only 3 official hangings there, but hundreds and hundreds of people have died at this jail turned hostel. So I thought it'd be a good idea to spend the night with my friend Tristyn. So yeah, we're just gonna see if it's haunted. We're gonna wake up at 3 a.m. check this place out, because if you guys don't know that is Satan's hour. So basically that's when all the evil spirits would come out to play. So that's when we're gonna explore this place in kind of full. Tristyn is very scared of this kind of thing, but me personally, I don't believe in it. Tristyn's on her way. We're gonna drive to the bus stop and then we're gonna bus downtown. Wish us luck, guys. I'll see you in a bit. We're on our way to the thing right now.
I'm scared.
Apparently, guests have said that they've seen, well, they've had nightmares of the guy who killed Darcy McGee at the end of their bed and he's like holding a Bible.
That's not happening.
It could happen.
If that does happen, I'm out.
You're walking out.
I'm out. I try to avoid that kind of stuff. It's not my scene. I'm doing this for Cam. When Girl Guides went, I wouldn't go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dee. Sylvie said that she visited there a couple times and she heard like there was like a metal door in front of her that they had to remove later because it literally slammed shut. No one was there and she freaked out. And Sylvie, she only visited there and she had a nightmare the next night that she was like stuck in the ground, like her foot like went through the floor because it's like a rickety floor, and then people who were like weren't in the tour were like coming towards her and like about to hurt her.
Stop.
What if a ghost like follows you the rest of your life?
No.
I'm actually not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding. By saying that, are you just doing it for the vlog?
No.
You're clickbaiting me?
She peed her pants. Peed my pants. So yeah, now that Tristyn's all excited, let's do this.
Wow, look at that struggle. Ooh. Yes, girl.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Get the umbrella, but don't open it inside unless you want to be fucking haunted. Okay, are you ready?
I'm scared.
It'll be fine. I mean, probably.
I think I've just watched too much Supernatural.
Well, the stories they told you were true, and there were a lot of executions there.
No, you're being serious? Like it's not for the camera, like you're actually serious?
No, I'm actually serious. Everything I'm telling you is true. I'm not gonna fake anything for the camera. And like there were people who were tortured there. They fit like 300 inmates into like 50 cells. Some people were shackled, some people were on death row, and the last execution in Canada was done there. Okay, our bus is coming. So we gotta put this away real quick. Are you ready? We're gonna be here all night. You see those bars up there? That up there was death row, like the higher part. We should try and like channel the supernatural spirits. Just for some shady shit. Cause have you ever heard of like orbs in photos? Like if you take a picture with the flash and there's an orb, it's supposed to like represent like a ghost's energy showing up in a picture. So we could take pictures later tonight and see if we could get any orbs. It'll be fine, T. We probably won't die. What? You agreed to do this? You begged me. You're like, Cam, can we please go to the Ottawa Hostel jail?
Show me the evidence. Show me the evidence. Show me the text.
I can't spill that tea right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I didn't tell you the best part about this place. They buried the people in the yard. So it's a burial ground too. It's a burial ground too. So there are so many bodies and a lot of them are unmarked. So that's the courthouse. That is where we're staying. Tristyn, this way.
What?
The building's right there. Are you ready? Tristan. So apparently they're buried in this yard. I don't know. Do you think it's sketchy?
Did you see that hot dude?
Tristan, I'm filming a video.
Did you get him in the video though? If he ends up seeing this, hit me up.
Okay, you ready? Are you scared?
You know what? No, just come to me.
Okay, for now.
Yeah, check this one. So here, can't go away. I don't know if you can see the queen here.
Right, it changes every 24 hours.
Where are we going? We're on level 4?
Yeah, but we're on level 3 right now, so
Okay.
this is actually kind of creepy.
Wait, that's 5. That's
This is 4. We're actually dumb. It's so dark. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Tristan, look at that. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Which one's
We're
ours?
17. This is us.
Oh my god. Turn on the light.
Shut the door.
How do I lock it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Which floor do you want? Which bed?
I want this one so people can touch.
Oh my god, you're so annoying. This is actually sketchy. I think they made these were 2 cells made to 1.
I think it's a good use of space.
Tristan.
Look at this. This is the door. Hey, girls.
What's up? It's just me. Oh, I have so much shit in my phone. You ready?
He actually got it on the table.
Let's go. It's freaky to think that half of this room was someone's cell. This is where they spent so much time of their life for something they did. So it's so fucked. That is so fucked.
She's calm and collected, and I'm good.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're good? Okay, well, if you're gonna have a heart attack, tell me. Okay. Did you see the 1-person room though? Like,
Yeah, it was literally just the size of the bed.
that was so sketchy. Like, and they probably didn't even have a bed. Like, there are pictures that I saw when I was researching this place of people. And I'm like, I don't even think they had a bed. Like, look, that's new. That is so creepy. The top
Look
bunk
at
is
that
actually cool.
ass.
This is actually cool up here.
Well, please don't mess up my bed.
Oh, there's a little light up here.
Oh,
Gotta have that lighting.
that lighting sucks.
This is sketchy, but it's really cool.
I think this is gonna be fun.
Do you think we should
Oh,
wait till
actually-
night to summon spirits? What?
I don't want to mess with them, you know? Like,
Why? Should we try and find the burial ground?
Hard no.
Why?
What if you were just walking, like, casually on some grass, and then just a hand?
Oh, that's a nightmare.
You're
could
like-
have. So when we got up here, Tristan, show it. We noticed this.
I noticed it's blood.
Tristan low-key thought it was period blood.
I mean, it looks like blood, but, like, it's kind of orange.
Maybe it's just old. I don't know.
Cam Barbeau.
Yes.
What is the scariest supernatural thing that has ever happened to you?
I've done Ouija boards and they've worked. I don't know if I believe in that. Like, it could have been just my sister, but it could have also not been my sister. So that's like pretty much the only like supernatural thing I've had. Oh, what about you?
It wasn't scary, but I have seen a ghost before.
What?
Yeah.
Tea.
I saw my grandpa's ghost when I was like 9.
Really?
I did at a park. Every summer, me and my friend Robin, my neighbor, we bike 8K to this park and like hang out there for hours. I think I was on the swing set. I was thinking about my grandpa and I was just like, I wish I hadn't missed out so much because I was really young when he died. Everyone in my community, all the older people in my community, and anyone who has ever met him is always telling me like, your grandpa was so great, he was such a great guy. I wish you would have gotten to know him. They got to know him. I didn't get that experience. So I was just sitting there on the swing set, like, I was really sad. And then I looked up and the view from that swing set, it's like trees and a farmer's field. And I looked up and he was just in front of the trees. And in the moment, like, it took me a good like 10 seconds to really realize it was my grandpa. I didn't do anything. I was so shocked. I was so overcome with joy to like see him again. I don't even know if it was a ghost. Like, I feel like his spirit was just like with me. Yeah, it was just so crazy. And 2 minutes after, I really like took it in. I called Robin over and I was like, oh my god, Robin, I just saw my grandpa. Like, I just saw him. And she was like, no, you didn't, Tristyn. You didn't see him. And I was like, I did. Like, I just saw my grandpa. And like, finally she believed me. Yeah, it was so crazy. And
It wasn't some random old man?
no, like, it was my grandpa. Like, I saw his face.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I just imagined it, but like,
No, that happened to my dad before. You didn't imagine it. I have a story to tell now too. But that's a nice story.
yeah.
The ghosts here are shaking.
I've only had that one experience with ghosts.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I've never had really an experience like that, but my dad has had an experience with my grandpa. This turned into another story time, because of course it did. My dad told me the story before. So right after my parents had my older brother Jake, my dad got up to get water in the middle of the night, and then he walked into his living room, and then he saw his dad sitting on the couch, and he was like, Dad, like, what are you doing here? His father had passed away like a year and a half prior to that, and his dad was sitting on the couch, and he was just like chilling there on the couch, and my dad goes like, Dad, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing here? And my grandpa looks at him, and there was a painting on the wall, and he said something like, family is like a painting. You got to keep care of it. And I don't know. I should call my dad and ask him what the story was.
Yeah.
Got up out of the bedroom, I walked into the living room and he was sitting on the couch, and I walked over to him and I said, hey, how's it going? Which was kind of odd because he had died 2 years before. And I said, what are you doing here? And he said, nothing. And then I looked over and he said, pointed at the painting, he says, your family is as precious as this painting, treat them properly. And I went, okay. And then he got up and I was following him. I said, where are you going? He goes, nowhere. And he walked through my bedroom door, and then I woke up, and it was as alive as I'm talking to you. Never felt anything else like that in my life. It was his way of saying, I'll always be around, man. Don't worry about it. Just look after your family. And I think we've done that ever since. We've tried to.
That's insane.
So are you in the room where there was the triple homicide?
I'm in the room where Richard Wiggins stayed. Richard Wiggins pleaded not guilty to the charge of stealing a goose. Wow, there was a real psycho murderer in here. Well, at least we know we won't be haunted. He was sentenced to like 1 month in prison. So now we're heading to upstairs and we're gonna explore the death row. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we're leaving. That's outside. So right now we're going up to the top floor. This was the death row. This is where people who are
Spirits rest.
literally, but this is where the people who are gonna be executed would go. I still don't know where the hanging place is. Tristyn, you know what these nets are for? They're to prevent suicide because people would jump out. That's so fucked.
Are we going here?
No, it's all the way up.
That's kind of shit.
I'm already out of breath. This is fucked. This is already fucked. I haven't gone in here yet.
My heart's racing.
I actually got nervous. I haven't been nervous this whole video except for right now.
Here, come here, feel it. Okay, feel my pulse.
Oh my god. Calm down, Tristyn. Do you want to go first?
You first.
Okay, you take the camera.
Ladies first. Cages on the windows.
Oh, Tristyn, come here. Come in.
Oh.
This is sketchy. This is so fucked.
Oh, the floors are so creaky. Nothing. Oh my god. No.
Oh, they would shackle people to the walls in here. That's what this is for. That is so fucked. Look at this. Imagine just being here, shackled to the wall. Imagine that being your life. Imagine how bad your wrist would hurt. I mean, now it's just a kink, but back then. Let's check out the rest.
Many terrible things have happened here. And this is just not giving me good vibes.
The water on the fucking floor.
That's scary.
That's so dark. You can't even see it. Oh, death row. This is death row. These 4 cells are death row.
1,481 people were sentenced to death.
Oh my god. How many people died here?
So 710 people have died.
A lot of the graves are unmarked and they're buried outside.
Yo, go faster. This one scares me.
Well, time to get the hell out of there.
I'm hungry. Let's get some food. What's our level 9? Was that where the people were hung?
Maybe it's for the tour tomorrow. Imagine trying to jump down. Wait.
I think you would still die if you jumped like the stairs because you would break your back, right?
Maybe. I don't think they'd give a shit. They'd probably just like leave you there. Or they wouldn't like treat you. Alright, wait, no, let's go get food. Our stomachs need to be replenished with greasy goodness.
Oh yes, yes, queen. I'm so scared.
There you go.
The lobby in there, it's so like comforting and cozy. And then as soon as you walk up the stairs, it's like, okay, it looks like it's been restored, it's kind of nice. And then you walk into like where all the rooms are, and it's legit just cells. Like it's kind of cool if you like the darker vibe.
But we don't.
Fuck with that shit.
Is that man dead?
No, I think he's sleeping.
In his car? If you didn't see that, there was this man sleeping in the car with the window down, like with his eyes closed, like this old man. Like, was he dead? Please just get more haunted.
Add one more body to the list.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Holy fuck, whoever's driving that, please hit me up. You are so cool.
Compensation.
We've been out of the jail for like 15 minutes and like I don't feel down anymore. Is that just me, Tristyn?
No, like I feel safer already.
I feel good. Like my mood was just like low kind of at the jail. Like it's weird. Like and now it just went back up as soon as I left. That's kind of like sketchy. Maybe it's spirits, maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but like I definitely feel a lot better being out of there.
Yeah, me too. Like 100% better.
It's my old co-op placement at CTV.
That's CTV?
Yeah.
So small.
What do you mean? Look at that tower.
I thought it would just be like a nicer building. Like I expected better, you know? Alright, we're off to dinner. Bye.
We're eating now. Just finished the meal. It was really good. So Tristyn was thirsting after that guy in the blue. Tristyn, do you have anything to say for yourself?
One regret.
You're so thirsty.
She's quite.
It's fine. So now we're on our way to Dollarama to get some snacks. You gotta feed the ghosts. Is there anywhere you want to go? Just the haunted hotel?
Let's get a piercing.
Oh my god, that's a video. Let's do
I'll
it.
do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, guys, she's getting a piercing. What are you getting?
I'll get like a orbital or something like that.
Oh, that's boring. You should get your asshole pierced.
No fucking way.
Why not?
I'll get an ear piercing.
Okay, let's do it.
I think I'll get 2 conchas on this side.
Okay. Does that hurt?
It's like the thickest part of your cartilage.
Do you react when you get piercings?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll get it if you pay for it.
How much is it?
Like $60.
No, I'm not doing that. You could get it. It's your piercing. It's your body. You finessed me enough.
I want it anyway.
You finessed me enough today. Are you gonna get a piercing or not?
We need to find a place to get a piercing.
There are like a million on
Like
the
a
street.
tattoo shop or something like
Yeah,
that.
there's
Well,
one
I'll
right
do
there.
it.
So Tristyn needs a piece of ID, so we're gonna have to go back to the hotel and then get it and then go get a piercing. But first, we're gonna go to Dollarama to get the snacks. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm prepared.
let's do this. What the heck? Oh my god. You're so thirsty. You're so thirsty. No, my sister did that at Walmart once. That was so dumb. We almost got in trouble. Tristyn, you're gonna get us kicked out again. Fucking, where'd she go? I hate this bitch. This is why I don't go in public with her. Tristyn, I knew you were thirsty. You want the? Oh my god, stop.
Can I get the D?
These are all gonna be cut out.
I need all of them.
Tristyn, there's a security guy here. Tristyn, you made the floor wet. What the hell?
What are you talking about? That was fun.
Tristyn, okay,
Snacks.
let's get drinks and get out. Oh my god. I like legit can't believe you did that in the store.
Hey, I didn't do it.
No, there was a security guy. I don't know if you saw him. He was eyeing us. Oh wait, are we going to Rito?
No, we're going to get my ID, remember?
Okay. Tristyn, what are we about to do?
Get an ear piercing.
Are you nervous?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm more nervous about like sitting here tonight, but
That'll be fun, especially when we get up at 3 a.m. It's fine. Do you think it's gonna hurt?
yeah, it like stinks. She knows.
Thank you. Which one are you getting?
A con?
Just one?
No, 2.
Oh. Wow.
I wanted to get like 3, but I don't want to spend that much money. Alright. I think I'm gonna get right here on this side, so 2 conchas. Even though I've done this before, I'm feeling like a bit nervous, like butterflies in my stomach. I don't know why.
You got this.
Yeah.
It's just a hole in your ear. Am I allowed to film?
Yeah.
Ready?
3 dots just to show you how you would sit. I'm gonna rub it. One of our top dots so you can see better.
I have butterflies.
You got this.
Look that way from. You're quick and there was laughing.
Oh my god. Okay, I need a minute.
Your pupils are so dilated.
You gotta see. You wanted this.
I know. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my god, oh my god.
So look that way again. Just so I can get the right angle on. Again, nice deep breath in and out.
Oh my god. Did you? Oh wow. Is it in?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The jewelry's not though.
Oh my god.
You doing okay, sweetheart?
Yep, so good. So good.
So all I have to do is get that last little bead on the back.
It's just like, it feels like pressure. Like it just feels
Oh, it's
with
pressure.
hot
It's
and
good
pressure.
pressure, of course.
Yeah.
You ready?
I think it's like the sound too. It just like really
Yeah, it's one good.
escalates the pain.
Does it like pop?
Like you can just like hear it happening.
So the difference is
Wow.
Okay, cool. It looks cool.
hold on.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like less water or anything?
That happened.
That was intense. I've never seen anyone get a piercing before.
Oh really?
Yeah, never.
Doing okay? Every now and then we get the friend is the one that passes out on us.
Really? Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, you too.
I do that.
Are you shook right now?
I'm so shook. We need to go get some like hydrogen peroxide so I can clean this tonight.
Okay.
So shoppers.
Show me your ear. Did it hurt? It's so red. It is so red.
Yeah, it's because all the blood is rushing.
You were really good. You didn't even fucking scream. I would have yelled. But that was fun. That was scary. How do you feel?
Shaken.
Me too.
I feel like, you know, like when you see someone shake a soda can and then like hand it to someone, that's what I feel like right now.
What? Wow. Should I act like one of those crazies in the mall and just like be like
We already look crazy.
So we just got out of Shoppers and I was putting money on my Presto and these guys walk out and the thing goes off and they totally just stole it.
You know, one of them like slid out like a penguin sliding.
So they fell on the floor and then the thing goes off and then the guy who was doing my Presto was like, it's okay, it's Rito Center, happens all the time. I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
This guy's clearly on some kind of drug.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you come downtown past 8.
Yeah.
Do you think it gets more haunted at night?
You know, everything's cool, good in the day. Like it was already creepy in the day, and now it's dark. Makes it 20,000 times worse. Adventures with Tristyn.
This is like the craziest thing we've ever done.
Oh, we've done some weird shit.
But not like stay in a haunted hotel weird
Yeah,
shit.
and get an ear piercing too.
This has been very eventful. Time to spend the night in this bitch. So we just got back to the hostel. And how do you feel about sleeping here tonight?
Pretty good, pretty a-okay. My ear hurts real bad.
No one cares about your ear, they want to hear about the ghosts. Ow, fuck you.
Asshole. So I'm feeling pretty not great about staying in here. I have my bed all set up, got my sleeping bag, probably gonna get an ear infection. Love that.
Are you scared of the ghost of Patrick J. Will and it's gonna haunt you in your sleep?
I'm more scared of this position that you're in right now.
I swear to God.
I don't know
Nothing
what this
suggestive is
is
happening. What if you have a nightmare of him at the end of your bed? Just like spread them.
Ready to go? No. Definitely should have brought a knife or something. We'll video if I have any freakouts.
So Tristyn, we're gonna set an alarm for 3 a.m. This is haunting hour. Are you excited? It's set for 3 a.m.
Not exactly.
So if any shitty shit's gonna go down, it's gonna be at 3 a.m. We're gonna look for ghosts. Maybe we should try taking some pictures and see if we get any orbs. We're probably gonna head to bed soon.
I'm going to sleep now.
Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we don't get killed in the middle of the night. Hopefully bed bugs don't eat us. Subscribe. See you at 3 a.m. Hi guys. orbs, but I will definitely update you guys in the middle of the night if anything sketchy goes down. Hopefully things go good and I don't get fucking killed by Darcy McGee's murderer. But yeah, there is definitely some kind of dark energy here. Like, this place is definitely very eerie, has a very eerie vibe to it. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys at 3 a.m. Alright guys, I just woke Tristyn up.
I'm so scared right now, I can't.
It's 3 a.m. Tristyn's really scared. I didn't sleep that well until like 1:30. I wasn't really scared until like now. Let's do this. How was your sleep?
I didn't really get to sleep. Like my stomach was like turning, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. It's 3 a.m. Let's try and capture some orbs. We're not gonna do it here.
Okay.
We're gonna do it downstairs in the kitchen. You go downstairs right now.
I have such a bad feeling, guys. Oh, fuck. I heard someone. Let's go.
Tristyn, let's take some pictures and see if we find any orbs.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing, in this photo there's this random blob towards the end of the corridor, and it's not a traditional orb, it's kind of more shaped, so that's really weird. And also in this picture of the bathroom, the air freshener shadow is not flipped like it should be in the mirror. It is going the exact same direction as the one that's not in the mirror. That is crazy, because I don't know if I'm just a dumbass or something, but I'm pretty sure it would be going the opposite direction in the mirror. It would have flipped the image. So I do not know what was going on with that. Where to next?
Which one's the one with the death row?
Level 6.
Not there. You lead, I'll follow. Stupid statement. You lead because I'm scared of shit. I will not follow. No. Okay, quiet. It's super dark.
It's your back. Just are you coming up? Okay. I'll bring Tristyn down because her back's hurting, and then I'll go upstairs and do the death ward alone. This place is way creepier at night. I'm gonna go up to the death ward and see if I can get any orbs. Hopefully I don't die. Good night, Tristyn. It's really creepy to think like how desperate did this place make people if they had to put a suicide net. What the fuck? It's really hard to be quiet right now on this really rickety floor. Jesus Christ. There's So thankfully Satan was on vacation and I didn't get any orbs in these pictures, but one thing weird that did keep on happening was that my camera wouldn't focus in death row. Everywhere else in the building at 3 a.m., whether or not it was dark, it didn't matter, my camera would always manage to focus, but for some reason here it wouldn't. So that was really the only scary thing that happened with my camera there.
Like, I would never come here alone. Like, I would never come here other than to do something like this. Like, this is fucked. This is so fucked. Huh? It's 4 now, so the devil's hour is officially over.
Wait, something happened when you were gone. When you were gone, I heard like, I thought I heard like a knock. It was so sketchy. I was like, he's just fucking with me, like he's being out.
No, I left.
I thought I heard a knock.
No.
And I was about to like call you and be like, Cam, are you outside right now? Murder you?
No,
Like,
watch the video. I left as soon as I like closed the door and was out the door. I did not knock.
it was like 5 minutes after you left.
That's so fucking creepy.
Maybe it's just someone messing with us.
So going up there alone definitely made me feel like some crazy shit was about to happen, especially in death row, because like they did really bad stuff. Like literally this room, it's like some guy who stole a goose and all. I'm never staying in this place again. So anyway, good night guys, I'll see you in the morning. What's up everyone? It's morning. So last night after we got back, I was out like a light. How did you sleep?
Pretty okay actually. Like after like I got over like being scared at 3 a.m. and like my back was hurting.
Did you have any nightmares?
No.
Me neither. It was good.
Haunted? Not haunted? We don't know.
I think it's haunted. It's just our room with someone who stole a goose. So
Yeah, I definitely did feel like something weird at 3 a.m.
it's like this gets dragged across the hallway.
I think I would have just left you.
That's Tristyn, my good friend.
I do love you. It's just like, why would I just die too, you know? I'm gonna live my life to the fullest now so that I can live it for both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get breakfast.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, anyway, we're gonna go eat. Okay, so we're checking out now. So we're doing the jail tour now. Thank you. So I'm back. Basically, there's a lot of footage of this tour that you cannot hear anything of, so that's why I will be explaining it to you right now. After we checked out of the place, we went for this tour, and this girl showed us around this whole building. Places we weren't allowed to go just when we were staying there. So the first place she brought us to was solitary confinement. So what they do is if an inmate was being bad or something, or they weren't following rules, or if they pissed off the guard or whatever, they would bring the inmate into solitary confinement, strip them of all of their clothes, and shackle them to the wall. Back then there were no windows, there were just bars and kind of holes in the wall. So during the winter months, as you guys know, it's pretty cold in Canada, so these people would almost freeze to death in this solitary confinement cell, butt naked on the stone floor for months. So that's just one of the crazy things. Then she brought us into the diner, which used to be, when the place opened, that's where they'd have kind of like lesser crimes, someone who's in money debt, things like that. They'd bring them to this hall. Later as time went on, it became a place just for men, and then the women and children would go upstairs. There used to be a hospital at this place, and then they got rid of it after only a couple of years of having it. They used to cram people into this cells. Like, they would fit 3 people into this tiny cell, which is insane, very inhumane, not anything that would happen today. They did not have bathroom access, so what they would do is they pass around a bucket, and everyone would shit in the bucket or piss in the bucket, and everyone would use the same bucket. Hundreds of people would use the same bucket. And then only until recently did prisoners get to have use of actual toilets. I think they were using the bucket till like 2003. And then we got to death row. And when we got there, the floors were kind of creaky, and in this whole place it's stone floors, so we were not really sure why it was like that when we got there, but what we learned is that when the people in death row were there, they would start towards the end of the hall towards the noose and the hanging location, and then they would put them further and further down the hall. And that's because when there was going to be a hanging, the prisoner would walk down the hallway and they'd hear the creaking of the floors, knowing that the person was about to be hanged. So that was, in a way, meant to influence the other inmates into changing their ways so that they wouldn't have to do the same thing, kind of a way to scare them. That's the reason for the creaky floors. And then we got to this back stairwell, and let me tell you, this back stairwell was so fucked. So when we got in the back stairwell, we walked downstairs like a little bit, and then we saw the noose. This is where the 3 official hangings took place. Like, it seemed really scary. Like, there was like a trap door that would go from underneath them and then they would fall. And it turns out when they did this, back then they didn't really know the science of hanging, if that makes sense. So how hanging works is you have to drop them from a certain height depending on their body weight in order to snap their neck quickly. Otherwise, they will be suffocating to death for many minutes. But they didn't know this back then, so all 3 men who were executed there all suffocated to death because they didn't know how to properly hang them. So they were struggling on this rope for minutes and minutes and minutes before they died. And it's quite a long drop. It was like 2 or 3 stories. And then when we looked back up, we saw this random beam attaching to the 2 sides of the stairwell, and we were kind of wondering what it was. I wasn't sure what it was. I just thought it was maybe for structural support. It didn't look like it did anything. And then the tour guide told us that, yeah, it's not for structural support. It offers nothing to this building. Like, it's not needed at all. So there was absolutely no reason to build it. And then there were like little marks on the wood because it was like a long plank of wood. So what she explained was that they would take prisoners back here, and then this is where they'd do their illegal hangings if the prisoner would piss them off. Or they would throw them down the stairwell to their death before they got the suicide gates. Many illegal hangings took place here, and way more than the official hangings, which is so freaky to me. The guards never got in any trouble. They got off scot-free for this, which is kind of insane. So then after she told us the horrors of this stairwell, we went into the back where the people would have seen the hangings. Now there's buildings and stuff, but in the 1800s, there was obviously not all those buildings back then. That's where like the 5,000 people watched Darcy McGee's murderer being hanged. And if you guys don't know who Darcy McGee is, he was a famous political figure. So this guy was believed to have murdered him. They weren't 100% sure. Back then, obviously, they didn't have the right forensics and everything. But like, the public needed a face to the killing, and they wanted justice. So they murdered him. After she gave us the tour of the place, we kind of realized just how haunted this place was. Like, when you kind of walk around by yourself, you don't really get the backstory. Yeah, you see cells and stuff, but when she's telling you all that and then you're looking at it, it's so much easier to just like imagine it. And even at 3 a.m. too, like the tour and at 3 a.m. were so different from the whole other time there, because just like at those times, it was just so easy to see that and to picture it. And then after, Tristyn asked the tour guide if she had seen any ghosts while she was there.
One of my boss's kids actually did something really creepy one time. He was up in one of the cells in death row and apparently claimed that he saw eyes.
Whoa. And she said like she had heard some sounds from the halls that people weren't in. Like, there was no one in the hall, and she'd hear like footsteps and stuff like that. So all in all, yes, I do think this place is haunted. The tour definitely confirmed that for me. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. Back to the video. So that was the haunted jail. It was definitely a really cool experience, and I would definitely come back here again for a tour, not to stay the night. So we're gonna take the bus home now. We will see you there. So we're finally home. Do you think it was haunted in the end?
I was psyching myself out. Like, when we first went to bed, like, and you got me up, I hadn't really fallen asleep completely. Like, I wasn't in a deep slumber. My mind was kind of on edge, but my body wanted to rest. It was kind of sketchy.
Especially at 3 a.m. All in all, I had a good time. I was definitely scared at some points, but I had fun. That's all we have for this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. We stunted really hard for this video, so you better like it and subscribe.
I enjoyed doing it. So.
Me too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.
Bye.